All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks for hopping on. This is so exciting. I hope you guys are as excited as we are for Morning Meltdown 100. If you can hear me, can you just give me a thumbs up? Because I know sometimes it's tricky to everybody can hear. Okay, good. Good. All right. My name is Margot, and I am one of 6 coaches that are going to be running this group. So Kelly, just give a wave. Kelly's there. Kelly's here. Charlene is here. Katie's here. Donna's here. Liz is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get us all? Yes. Okay, there we are. So first and foremost, we just want you to know that we are so excited about this program because we have seen the results from our fellow coaches that have gotten to test this program early, and the results are amazing. And some of you may be coming into this kind of, if you're anything like a lot of us, thinking 100 days, that's a long time. Yes, it is, and yes, it isn't at the same time. Because what the purpose of doing these 100 workouts in a row is to help you get in the habit of making yourself and your health a priority. And so as we kind of go through the 411 of this program, if you have any questions, please write them down so that you can ask them. If you're watching this recording later, please feel free to comment on the post of this video link that we'll post, because we are here to answer your questions. So if you have a question that would benefit the whole group, mute all. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, just so we don't have background noise. If you have any questions that the whole group could benefit from, feel free to post them in our challenge group. That is what our group is for. If it's a question that maybe specifically pertains to you and something you're working through, please go to your specific coach to help you with that. So like, if you're curious, if you're saying, you know, I'm not, maybe after like 3 weeks, you're like, I was hoping to see a little bit more weight loss on the scale. Message your coach and talk to your coach about that because they will help you brainstorm with that. If it's something like with the meal plan and you're like, I'm not understanding how this works, or like, what are you guys doing for Shakeology recipes, or whatever it may be, please post those things to the group because we want to learn from them. Or if it's like, I'm struggling to do this move, how are you guys doing this? You know, post it to the group so that we can all encourage and support one another. Speaking of encouragement and support, these groups, these test groups, I've done, since I've been coaching the last 4 years, I've probably done 6 or 7 of them. The best test groups are the ones where you commit to going all in. And by all in, I don't mean perfection. We don't want you to be perfect in this process because none of us are going to be perfect, but committing to starting what you're finishing, okay? And that doesn't mean that, you know, maybe you miss a workout and you have to double up. That's not messing up. Don't let that mindset be how you go into this. What I mean is that we are going to finish this program together and we're going to encourage each other through the whole thing. And just stay committed for the 100 days. If you haven't put your post up in the group yet, please do so. And we are excited to get started. So I'm going to go through section by section a little bit. Like, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the program itself and how it's structured, okay? And then I'm going to ask you if you have any questions. Then we're going to go into the meal plan options, not the meal planning part, because Kelly's going to do that later. But we're going to go into the meal plan, and then I'll ask if anybody has any questions. So if you have any questions specifically pertaining to that, then ask them then. But first and foremost, let's talk about how the program is structured. Okay. So this program, you should have gotten this in your package. If you just ordered, that's okay. You can also access this on Beachbody On Demand, where your workouts are. Go to Morning Meltdown 100 and you'll see under program materials, you're gonna find this in a PDF form, okay? So the way that this is broken down is into 100 workouts, okay? So the way that Jericho talks about is it's basically 100 ways to do 100 chances to do something for you. So go into this remembering this is for you. No one is forcing you to do this. So when you're struggling with motivation, maybe on day 10, you don't want to do it, remember that feeling that you had, that motivation you had today, because no one's forcing you to do this. This is something you are choosing to do because you know that it's going to bring you the life change that you want. I promise you it's going to pay off. So the workouts are anywhere from 18 to 32 minutes. Okay, and your goal is to complete all 100 workouts. Okay, now like I said, if you're anything like me, I'm used to taking rest days, okay, in my programs. And so 100 days sounds super intimidating. Well, the way that Jericho has, the trainer has done this program is she has built in recovery days into the workouts. And I promise you, she is very aware of your body needing rest, relaxation, stretching, all that stuff. If you happen to miss a workout, that's okay. I want to encourage you not to make that a pattern, but if it happens, it all happens to all of us. What you're going to do is you're going to double up another day, okay? And you're going to either double up and add on freestyle flow, which is it's kind of like it's a yoga flow, mobility inspired workout. So you can double up with that, or you can double up with revive sometime during the week. Okay, so just keep going on with the schedule with the workout that we're going to be doing for the day, and then just when you get to freestyle flow or revive, just add it on and do it as a second workout. Okay, the way that it's structured, okay, is there are 5 phases that have 20 workouts each. So if you looked at your pamphlet, okay, there are 10 workouts: cardio meltdown, upbeat strength, core inferno, total body badass, freestyle flow, lit cardio, downbeat strength, fight club, meltcon, and revive, okay? So each phase has 20 workouts, so you're gonna go through these 10 workouts, okay? And then the next time that you go through them, the workouts are not gonna necessarily be the same. She's gonna, in that particular first phase of 20 workouts, you're gonna do all of the workouts I just mentioned. You're gonna do them twice, 10 days of the ones I mentioned, and then repeat 10 days. But the workouts are gonna be different and be upped in intensity. So there's going to be opportunities for you to grow every single time, which is awesome. This program is called Morning Meltdown for a reason. The whole goal is to get your morning going well, because if you're anything like me, let me tell you, so 4 years ago, actually literally 4 years ago, I was at the lowest point I've ever been in my life. Okay. And I was like, I need a change. And I saw my friend post about, the 21-day fix, and I was like, I have to try this. And I am not naturally a morning person, not at all, okay? So when I tell you what time I get up now to work out, you're gonna be like, what, you're crazy? I am not a morning person. That is not who I am. But over time, what I have found in the 4 years is now I get up at, well, I'm almost 33 weeks pregnant right now, so it doesn't happen every day that I get up early. But when I'm not pregnant, I get up at 5 o'clock every day and I work out. And I have to tell you that I'm not saying you should get up at 5. I'm just saying starting my morning that way has made a huge difference in how I eat, how I act, how I function throughout the rest of the day. So the encouragement is for you to start your morning strong. Now, we fully understand that does not work for everybody. So if you cannot get up in the morning and make it happen, don't sweat it. That's okay. Work out when it's best for you. But I want to encourage you to maybe try it for the first 20 workouts, getting up in the morning and seeing how it makes a difference in the way that you focus on your nutrition and your health throughout the day. So that's my biggest encouragement to you, our biggest encouragement to you. Okay. So with that being said, like I said, if it doesn't work for you, no one's judging you. You have to do what's best for you. But that's kind of the encouragement. So what you're going to want to do is coming up this weekend, between now and this weekend, you're going to want to take your before pictures. All of us coaches have been there as challengers first. We know this is tough, okay? It's not fun to see where you are and when you are envisioning where you want to be, okay? But it's so important. I promise you that if you do this, you're never going to regret having those pictures. So what we want to encourage you to do is to take a picture of yourself in front of a mirror, okay? Or have someone else take it of yourself in a sports bra and shorts, okay? You want your midsection to be showing and your arms and your legs. And the reason why I tell you that is because you're going to want to see the progress that's being made. I have people all the time that, when they share if they choose to share their stats to the group, which I encourage you to do, that they post their pictures in a tank top and shorts. Okay, that's totally fine. And we understand not everybody's comfortable in putting up a picture of themselves in a sports bra. By the way, when I say all this, our group is private. It's secret. No one can see it but anybody in this group. Okay, and your post will not be shared. Nothing will be shared by any of us coaches unless we ask your permission and you give it to us. Okay, so just rest assured of that. But when you take the pictures, okay, I always tell people, okay, that's totally fine if you are uncomfortable posting in a sports bra. But I want to encourage you for yourself to take pictures of yourself in just a sports bra and shorts, because it's hard to see progress sometimes when you're all covered up in a picture. But I promise you, you will see the results. I promise you if you commit to this program. So I encourage you to take a picture, even if it's just for yourself, in a sports bra and shorts, okay? even if you have to close your eyes when you take the picture and not look at it till later, because I did that my very first time. And then my very first before picture, I was literally like, because it was so hard for me. But I promise you, it's worth it. Okay, so that is kind of the layout of the program. And then you all should be getting this book, this amazing book in the mail. I want to encourage you guys every day to keep this near your workout space and complete the before activities, and then take 1 to 2 minutes after your workout to fill out the information in this book. It just talks about what your commitment level is and your why and your positive intention for the day, and you sign that you're committed to tomorrow's workout. Small tip for you. I want to encourage you to get out your calendar this week and literally schedule in your workouts like you would schedule in an appointment, okay? And think of yourself like your own boss, because bosses don't cancel their appointments. They're on their calendars, right? So you are going to rock this. You're going to be the boss of this program. You're going to get yourself results. We're going to encourage you through the whole thing. We're going to be doing it too. And I want to encourage you to schedule your workouts like they matter, like they're an appointment. Okay, so that is a little bit about the program. Before we jump into the, sorry, I'm trying to unmute y'all. Before we jump into the nitty gritty of the nutrition program, does anybody have any questions about this program, or like, how is this going to work, or what are we going to do, or I'm not sure about this, or any way we can ease your fears? Does anybody have any questions? Y'all are good? All right. Well, if you think of something, pop it up. There's a chat box down here, so you can always click chat and you can type it in. Or if you don't want to say it out loud and you'd rather just do it in the chat, that's fine too. So plug it in there. Okay, let's talk about eating, okay? Nutrition. You can work out all you want. You can work out till you're blue in the face, but if you're eating like crap, your results are going to be crap. Just being completely honest with you. So we have these amazing, amazing nutrition programs through Beachbody that we are encouraging you to pick one of 3 of them and follow them. They will work. They will get you results. I promise. I was a chronic yo-yo dieter for years, could never lose weight. I would always yo-yo back and forth, back and forth. And then when I started this 4 years ago, I lost 45 pounds in 5 to 6 months, and I still had my wine, still had my chocolate, still had my cake. And you can do those things on this program too in moderation, okay? This is not a deprivation type of diet. This is a lifestyle way of living. So go into this thinking freedom. Freedom is found in structure, okay, in your nutrition. Freedom is not eating whatever you want. That kind of freedom will only leave you to feel like icky the next day. Freedom is found in structure. So that's what we're giving you programs for, so that you have structure. Okay. So in your nutrition guide, okay, the Jericho has laid out a plan for you according to your weight, if you'd like to follow it. Okay, and this is on page 4 of that nutrition guide. You just look at your weight, and then you see what plan you're in, okay? And she basically just says you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in plan A. For plan B, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, okay? And there's super snacks and X plus snacks and all sorts of stuff in there. So there's a section for losing weight and for maintaining weight. So that's the very first thing you're gonna have to do. What is your goal? Do you wanna maintain your weight, or do you want to lose? Okay. Shakeology is a super, super important part of making your body function well. Not required to be a part of this group, but you'll see all of us drinking it because we know the effects that it has. And we will be posting fun recipes throughout this group. Oh, by the way, we're going to have fun challenges in this group, ways for us to get to know each other, prizes. You'll have a chance to win some really fun things as you continue to participate. So there's going to be lots of fun things. So, okay, so that's the first plan. So if you have any questions about that, I'll answer them in just a second. And there's also recipes in this book too. The second plan that you can use is the ultimate portion fix, or the container system. This is the way I've been eating for almost 4 years, and this is how I've lost all of my weight. It's how I've maintained my weight. It's how I've eaten during pregnancies. It's how I have found structure that's led to freedom in terms of my eating. And so the ultimate portion fix, you may have purchased the program as a part of this, or you maybe are just going to be following the containers. So basically, you look your coach can help you find this too. You find out how many containers you should be eating according to your weight of each food category. Okay, and you eat that many containers a day off of the food list. And it does allow for treats. It allows for different types of things. So that's what that program is. You will always, in any Beachbody recipe, you're always going to find it at the bottom container equivalents so that you understand how it fits into the container system. So if you see that, that's what that is. Okay, if you see at the bottom of like all these recipes, you'll see there's always the container listing here. Okay, now another, the third option that you can choose to use is the 2B mindset eating plan. Okay, I was a part of the test group actually for the 2B mindset, and it was very effective for me. It is for some people find that they do better in the 2B mindset with their lifestyle, and others find they do better with their Ultimate Portion Fix. There's nothing wrong with doing either one. They're both fantastic programs. I've just found for me, I need more of the structure in terms of the containers because I'm just used to it. But the 2B mindset, when I did it postpartum with my third, I'm pregnant with my fourth. When I did it postpartum with my third, when I was in the test group, I lost a significant amount of weight doing it. So it's a great program. And it basically teaches you how to plate your food certain ways. It is an extra purchase to get that nutrition plan. But you guys, it's the same thing with Ultimate Portion Fix, but it's like anywhere from $50 to $75 to add that kit on. And you guys, you get lifetime access to it. And I'm not trying to like sell you another program. What I'm telling you is they're amazing and you get lifetime access to them. And the videos you get to watch are invaluable. I mean, they are, they're amazing, and they give you so many tools, ideas, recipes, the why behind why you're doing the nutrition. They're so valuable. So if you are interested in hearing more about that, contact your coach, but it is a great way to also do this. There's a lot of the test group participants, the coach test group that did this. I would say about half of them did the Ultimate Portion Fix, half did the 2B mindset, and they both got incredible, amazing, outstanding results. Okay. So that's kind of a little bit about the nutrition program. You'll see a lot of us talking about our go-go juice, our mom crack, which is our Energize. It's a pre-workout drink. Obviously, it's not required, but it is amazing. It helps to take 15 to 20 minutes before your workout. It makes a huge difference for me. There's no crash, there's no jitters. It's amazing. Recover is our muscle recovery formula. It is amazing. A lot of us will be drinking that too. But like I said, not required, and you'll still get results without it. It just really helps with muscle soreness and being able to push harder in your workouts the next day. Hydrate is another one you might see some people talking about. It's kind of like it's an electrolyte drink, okay, that I actually mix Hydrate with my Energize in the morning to give myself a little bit of extra hydration while I'm pregnant. It tastes so good. And I love it. And it's healthy. It's healthy for you. It's good for you. And it doesn't have any of the icky stuff in it. So those are kind of some extra things you may see us talking about, or you might see us giving away as prizes for certain participation things. Okay. So that's that. What questions can we answer about beach bars? Thank you, Danny. Okay, for the Morning Meltdown food plan. Okay, so beach bars, she said, so if you're doing the container program, beach bars, they're a granola bar that Beachbody's put out. They have 10 grams of protein, 6 grams of sugar, and they're only 150 calories, and they have great fiber in them. You can have them as a snack or as part of a super snack if you're following the Morning Meltdown program. If you're doing the container system, they count as half of a red container, half of a yellow, and 1 teaspoon. So that's how you can count them. And yes, thank you, Kelly. Recover and Energize are freebies. So as long as you take them within the time that they're suggested, they're free. You don't have to count them towards any containers. I like that. Great question. All right, what other questions about nutrition can we answer, or the plan? No, good to go. You're quiet. How many of you are going to be following Jericho's plan? Anybody? How many of you are going to be following the container system?
Me. I am.
Anybody doing 2B mindset? Okay. Anybody not sure? Okay, that's great. I'm glad, Patty, who's your coach?
Liz is my coach.
Liz, okay, perfect. I'm sure Liz will help you figure out what plan will work best for you too. So, yeah, and that's a great part. I love this. Oh, Jordan, you're doing the containers. I love this because there's so much freedom to choose what works for you. You know what I mean? There's like so many different plans. So I'm sure Kelly will be Liz will be in touch about that. Awesome. Any other questions? No? Awesome. We're excited, you guys. This is such a unique opportunity. So we're really excited to do this with all of you. Those of you that aren't on this call, just know we're so excited about this. I'm really thankful, just thankful that you guys have chosen to do this with us. And we know as you commit to it, you're going to just see results. And also, last thing, everybody in this group, I just want to remind you one more time that we're not asking you to be perfect, okay? Don't expect perfection of yourself. Expect growth, okay? So if one day you fall off the wagon, no one's going to be judging you, okay? But the best thing you can do is get up the next day, maybe reach out to your coach and say, I had a rough day yesterday. Can you help me figure this out? And then, go from there. Because the worst thing you can do is, have a horrible food day, and then the next day just like beat yourself up and just keep going in that perpetual cycle. Okay. We all mess up. We're all on the struggle bus occasionally, or a lot, or all the time. Like right now for me, I'm just, I'm like in that stage where I'm just tired and I'm unmotivated. And if I didn't have these groups, I would not be showing up, honestly, because it's just hard. So utilize the groups for motivation, encouragement, and to be real, because we don't expect that perfection from you. And just before I turn it over to Kelly to do the meal planning, I want to share with you guys, like on a personal note, you probably saw this in my post, but I am 33 weeks pregnant, so I will not be completing the whole 100 days with you. I'm going to go as far as I can and then be cheering you on the whole way. I'll still be active and engaged in the group, but obviously I have to let my body rest after I have this fourth little child. But I'm really excited to see you guys all complete it together and to be a part of completing it with you in my own way. So, all right. Kelly's going to talk about meal prep, meal planning, give you some good tips and all that.
Okay. I am by no means an expert, so we are doing this together. So I am going to follow the 6 days of all the containers. Sorry, I brought so once you figure out what your calorie bracket is, I always like to set it down so I know how many containers that I am trying to fit into one day. And then when I know what my containers are for the day, I look at what is seasonal and what is on sale. And I go for protein first. So I look at my proteins. So for my calorie bracket, I know that I need to get, what did I do for this? I need 4 proteins. So I just write out on a sheet of paper. I've done this with some of my participants before and some of my coaches, and I literally make a graph. Because if I do not write it down, I forget, and it totally overwhelms me. So I do breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And I write down, I start with my proteins, and I fill those in. And then I go in, and I add in veggies, and I just seriously crush my boxes until I have all of them done. And so since I have 3 little ones that I'm trying to cook and make meals for, I try to pick a protein that is going to, like, everybody in the house is going to eat, and I know that it'll be widely accepted. So whether it's chicken, salmon, like a lean steak, tilapia, whatever we choose, I try to do something where I don't have to make multiple meals for my people, because I cannot do that. So a lot of times, like, for example, like Margot, this is one of her go-tos that she talked about, was like a chicken sausage, like for salad. So like go to Costco, get the big box of like chicken sausages, and my kids will eat that for snack, but I'll chop it up and put it on greens and make it into a salad. Or if I'm doing grilled chicken for dinner for my family, I will sometimes make it a grilled chicken sandwich for my kids, but I will, chop it up, put it in like a quinoa salad or on greens, or just grill it and do veggies on the side. So you're not having to make multiple. So also like trying to, when you're looking at your foods and stuff, so you don't have to buy like tons and tons of variety in food. So if you get like a package of chicken, you know how much is in there. Okay, how can you fit that throughout your week, but you don't need to eat chicken every single day because you're going to get sick of it. And you can also use like, just mix up your seasonings. If you want different flavors, so you have variety, you can make your own dressings. That helps a lot. And there are so many recipes, like even if you go to, like, we'll give you a ton of them, but if you go on Pinterest and type in like 21-day fix meal plan, you will get so many ideas. Like if you feel like you are in a rut, like I need a snack, like what can I do with this? Like these are like how, like this is how I eat, this is how my family eats, I want something easy for breakfast. There's so many ideas out there, and you can cater it to your eating style. I would, if they're
over here now.
So like for breakfast, like I have kids that do not like eggs, and I try to do eggs a lot, so I'll do like oatmeal bakes for them, and you can, like, all of these can fit into your containers. As school is starting, I'm looking ahead. My kids have to be out the door early. If I'm doing my workouts early, I want to make sure that I can have easy breakfast. So yes, I'll do eggs, but again, that might get tiring. So if I could do like oatmeal bars and have those made ahead of time. Margot and I were talking about making like a protein pancake mix and having it in the refrigerator so I can just dump it out, like make it at the beginning of the week and have it so I'm ready in the mornings and they're not stressful, you know, just dump all that. My kids, we did this, actually loved, we made little like silver dollar pancakes, protein pancakes, and breakfast sausage and fruit, and I stuck them on a stick and like sprinkled a little bit of syrup on it and ate it off. Like just making it like easy things, but I don't know, it doesn't have to be boring at all. And then just always making sure that you have a snack on hand, especially if you're like, I'm in the car a lot during the week, just running here and there. And when I get hungry and it hits hard and fast. And it's like, everybody run or we're gonna need some food now. So just keeping like a beach bar, like in the car, keeping fruit. So one of the things when I did the Ultimate Portion Fix, like all the videos and stuff, Autumn was talking about, don't just eat the same thing over and over. You need variety. Like your body, like you don't get in a rut of just eating exact food. Mix it up, add different things, keep your body moving. And so when you're like fruit pressed, my family goes through a lot of fruit. Look at what's seasonal and look at what you can get in bulk. And then you can just split it up and have a variety throughout the week. So you're not just eating grapes every day or just having oranges every day. You know, just keep it like, you can keep variety without spending a lot of money and without, you know, I don't know, just buying out the store too. So I count on my shake too when I do carpool, because that afternoon like slump, like, hey, I had my lunch, but I need to make it to dinner. How do I get there? So like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's my shake time. I make a shake, I get in the car and I go get my kids. And then I know, like I expect it every day and I know to have it. And I like to mix things in it. Sometimes I literally put it in a shaker cup and walk out the door. Other times I blend frozen fruit, spinach, you know, all kinds of things in it. Just depends on what you like. And then dinners. So this meal plan I had was from, I don't remember, around Thanksgiving time it says. But I did like a salmon avocado Caesar salad. And I made wraps. So like, since I still had my carb. So if you're looking, just be intentional about where you're placing your carbs, where you're placing, like it's more like you have more proteins, you have more veggies and more fruits. So like, but you have to be picky about those carbs. And Jen, I know that you always are like paying attention to your carbs and paying attention to your cheeses because you want to make sure that those go in good places. And so I don't know, I just try to do for dinners, if I can, make enough for the next day so I have a lunch and I don't have to think about it. And my husband does the same thing. He'll pack it and take it to work with him. So if I did like this salmon avocado Caesar salad, So for one, I would do it as a wrap, and the next day I would do it as a salad, but I would just have enough of it. So just think about how you're making your meals and see how you can prepare ahead. Like if on the weekend, if you're doing, you want to grill a bunch of meat, and have it so you can just pull it out of the refrigerator. If you want to chop stuff up so it's easy to grab. Another favorite in our house is one-pan meals. I love one-pan meals. And you can do a variety of things. You could do chicken, sausage, potato, seasonal veggie, and just throw it in the oven literally on a cookie sheet with foil at like, I don't know, 350 for 20 minutes. You can do chicken. You can do like any kind of meat, any kind of veggie. You just kind of mix your own and make whatever will fit your family. So I would just, I guess my biggest thing I would say is start simple. It doesn't have to be fancy. Like literally pick a protein and a veggie and a carb and a fruit. And just stick as simple as possible. And then as you get used to it, you can start making it whatever you want. You can add all the fanciness and all the flavors and stuff you want. Sorry, am I still here? I think I am. It just went off of my screen. Do you guys have any questions specifically about meal planning or about different meals or snacks? Anyone? I know Jen has she printed off a 21-day fix tracker, and she keeps it on her refrigerator, and she uses a dry erase marker. And so when she does her meals, she does that. They also have like the 21-day fix app, and you can keep track of your containers in there too. Since I tend to do my meal planning like this, and I put the colors next to each one, and then I know I've made all of mine. If I stay, I just know this is what I'm eating at this time, and then that's how I keep track of it. I just know that I fit it all in. So yes, Jen said it was very, very helpful when we would share our meal plans in our posts. So if you guys are interested in doing that at all, like when you do it in the week, you can add it to the post on the thread, and I think it just gives people ideas, and just, I don't know, you can get in a rut for sure. And it gets very overwhelming at the beginning, just sitting down and trying to think of all of this, like what are we going to eat this week? So if you guys want to add that, I'll start sharing my meal plans just for the weeks. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, I think it's helpful just to see how other people do this, because we all will do it differently, and there's no one way to do it. But it also just gives you ideas of how to stay on track. And it keeps you accountable.
I do not eat fruits or vegetables. I can tell you that. So
Yeah.
This meal planning is so hard for me because I end up eating the same things every day.
Right.
And then I get sick of it.
Yeah.
Like day 3 or 4, and I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore,
Yeah.
So
Do you drink Shakeology?
Yeah, I try to put some of the greens in there to get them, but it's usually still the same thing,
Greens
Spinach.
and fruits. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sometimes I add power greens to my shake.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
With that, what kind of fruits and veggies do you like? Are there some that you do like? Or just
No. And the ones that I do like, I cannot eat because I have a fructose intolerance. Like I love apples, but I can't eat them because they make me throw up. So I've told Margot before, like, this is really hard for me.
Yeah.
I'll eat a banana, but I'm seriously gagging the entire time I eat it. Like I just can't even stomach 90% of it. So
Right.
I usually just end up eating like carrots and the same thing constantly, but I know that's not good for you either because it just doesn't help your body to burn the fat that you need either. So I don't know.
Right.
I struggle with it. So
yeah. I have a friend that she cannot eat eggs. It makes her so nauseous. So she hugs water and eats them. And I'm like, oh. But just to get them down, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. Have you tried eating vegetables like in different ways, like baking them or grilling them or just raw, or making
Yeah.
your own dressing to put with it?
I have, and I can try again, but this is something I've been this way my entire life, so I have a really hard time making a change, you know.
For
Like
sure.
I remember my dad trying to get me to eat peaches, and I was literally gagging the entire time. He was so mad at me, you know.
Yeah.
I really struggle with it. So,
Right.
but
I would just like encourage you to try, like, every day, just say like, I'm going to try to add one more than I was. Do you know what I mean? Or just like a little bit more. Like, these containers are big. Like, if you're gonna try to fill a container and you're like, I just literally am going to gag and I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Like, just start every day a little bit. Like, don't make yourself gag and don't make yourself sick, but you also like want to try to train your body to get that way. So just slowly start introducing it and seeing what you can tolerate and what you do like, or what you can get down, and then add on to that.
It's a good idea. I do put the banana in my shake too. So
yeah.
Whatever I can get in there, I will put it in there. So.
Yeah. Sneak them in wherever you can.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, Danny, another thing too is you might benefit at this point from having 2 shakes a day, if that helps keep you on track, because you can have up to 2 shakes a day. Mm-hmm. So if you...
I've thought about it.
Yeah, because I know you have that combo you love.
Yeah, I mean, it's like drinking like those Nutter Butter cookies. I don't know if anybody knows what those are, but if you do the Nutty Butter shake that they have on the Beachbody blog, it tastes just like that. I mean, when I was doing the containers, I did have to change the recipe a little bit because it seems to have more than what you can even fit in your meal plan. But so if you change it a little bit, it still tastes amazing. So
yeah. I think that if that's going to help you, like if you do, I think the Power Greens boost you can only do once a day, but if you did one time where you added the Power Greens boost to your shake, and then you had to shake another time, like for a snack later in the day, and you added, spinach to it that you couldn't really taste. And I think that that's doing what you can, and that's going to give your body the nutrients too.
Okay.
Avocado, you cannot taste that in a shake, and it makes it so.
I love avocado. I can't eat enough of it, seriously.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I can do. So.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for trying different things.
Yeah. It is hard, and it is hard to start. I mean, training something from, like, it's hard to train something out of you. Like when you have done something your whole life, to start completely over, that is hard.
Yep.
Well, and our CEO, he hates fruits and vegetables, like hates them with a passion. And that's why he created Shakeology, because he needed something delicious that was actually nutritious for him, So you're doing good things for your body. You are, with drinking Shakeology. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? You can go to, and we can post it in the files section, but there are lists that show like all the vegetables, all the fruits, all the meats, like everything. Like, so a lot of times when I do my meal planning, I sit down and I just look at those and go off of them, just to kind of, because I feel like sometimes you sit there and you just think of the same things you've always eaten, or the same things that are familiar. And if you look at the list, and you're like, oh, okay, these are things I can add in, or these are seasonal, these are on sale. This is a way I can fit it into my meal plan, is kind of nice too. So yeah, if you guys have any questions throughout, you can ask your coaches, you can post it on there, and we can help you guys all get feeling confident. I think as you just start playing with it, you get more confident, and you figure out what works for you and what, what doesn't. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah. Do you have anything else, Margot?
I don't think so. Does anybody else have anything? Any of the other coaches or challengers have anything you want to add? We're here. We're in it with you. We're so excited. Feel free to think of something. Yep. If you think of something, pop it on in the comment section of this video. I'll download it to the cloud tonight and then give you the link either tonight or tomorrow. So that way you can post questions underneath it, or if you didn't get a chance to be on this live, you can watch this and then post your questions. So thanks for hopping on, you guys. Monday. Monday.
Here we go.
Oh, hey, by the way, you guys, just so you know, the workout should be in your, I don't know how many they're going to upload at once, but the workout should be in your library probably by Monday, like at midnight, like in the morning, like right when it turns Monday, if not before. So they're not there yet. Do the prep workouts if you can. They're fun, they're quick, they're easy, get you prepped, but the full workout should be in there before. I would guess like really, really early on Monday morning. So.
Or Sunday night, because remember when they.
Oh, that's right.
With 21 Day Fix, they had to switch it in.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they did it on. I bet you're right. I bet it'll be in there Sunday night. So. All right. Thanks for hopping on, Kelly. Thanks for those great tips.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.